I promise to give you the best of myself and ask that you no more than you can give. I promise to respect you as your own person, to realize that your interests, desires and needs are no less important than my own. I promise to share with you my time and my attention and bring joy and strength and imagination to our relationship. I promise to keep myself open to you, to let you see through the window of my world into my innermost fears and feelings, secrets and dreams. I promise to go along with you, to be willing to face changes in order to keep our relationship alive and exciting. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, with all that I have to give and all that I feel inside, the only way I know, completely and forever.
I cannot promise you a lifetime of sunshine. I cannot promise you riches, wealth or gold. I cannot promise you an easy pathway that leads away from change or growing old. But I can promise you all my heart's devotion and a smile to chase away your tears of sorrow, along with a love that's ever true and ever growing, and a hand to hold in yours to every tomorrow.
Paul tells us how important love is in a relationship, and how difficult love is, and how costly it can be. It's the sort of love that God has for every human being. That love is patient and kind, not jealous or boastful, not arrogant or rude. It's the sort of love which doesn't insist on its own way and isn't irritable or resentful. It's a love which doesn't rejoice in other people's downfall, but rejoices in what's right. It bears all things, it believes all things, it hopes all things, it endures all things, and it never ends, but goes deeper and deeper with every passing year. Most of us would find it a challenge, even for one afternoon. Never mind making a life commitment to love another person in these terms. Paul, would you say after me? I, Paul James.
I, Paul James.
Take you, Claire Sharon.
Take you, Claire Sharon.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death us do part.
Till death us do part.
According to God's holy law.
According to God's holy law.
In the presence of God I make this vow.
In the presence of God I make this vow.
Paul and Claire have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
Claire and I would like to retrace her uni days for the honeymoon. So we're going to be heading back to North Wales, which works well for me, as I've always said to Claire that straight after this, I'm going to bang her for a week.
Kind, funny and caring. So I think you've ticked them off, Paul. He'll be tall. We'll leave that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's raise a glass. Paul, you're a very lucky man. Claire, what were you thinking? Ladies and gentlemen, to the bride and groom.
Right, what do you want us to do on this one? Whoa, 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 whoa.